kung under oath siya, di in contempt nila, meaning the Senate, and
alam nyo, I am the chairman of the subcommittee. Siyempre, mas pinag-aralan ko na yung rules namin. So, Senator Bato is just operating under general rules. But Section 20 of our rules, yun yung, actually, Section 20 was quoted in the letter of the Blue Ribbon chairman to me. Ang sabi ng Section 20, you just ask your researchers to look at Section 20 of our Senate rules. And very, very clear po doon. At it's the opening paragraph of the letter of Senator Pia Cayetano to me for forming the subcommittee. It's very, very clear doon, except the power to cite in contempt under Section 18 of our rules.
Right. So, Senator, I understand that part, that you can't cite him in contempt. But the question is, what do we make of that when they say it's a joke? His testimony is a joke, given he was under oath. And we were trying to find out, everyone was trying to find out, is there a Davao Death Squad? That is the question at the heart of it, right?
When we write the committee report, will we treat it as a joke? Yun ang tanong. Yun ang tanong. But just wait for the committee report. It's too early.
Yun lang yung pwede natin panghawakan dyan. Ito sinasabi ni Coco Pimentel na it's too early. Pwede naman, no? Mayroon siyang point dyan. It's too early kasi unang-una first hearing pa lang yan. Pero naririnig-rinig ko yung mga iba kasing mga senador ayaw nang ipagpatuloy pa yan. No? Kasi nga daw, sayang lang daw. Dinidinig na yan sa lower house. Pero syempre, nasimulan na to sa Senate. Sana naman tapusin na lang nila kahit na umabot man lang sila ng 3 hearing. Di ba? O mapagsalita man lang nila yung mga witness, no, against dyan kay former president. Di ba? Tignan natin yung kung may punto tong ano na to. Tignan natin kasi ano pa nga naman, umpisa pa lang. Kumali natin maganda ang kalabasan.
I think it's also unfair that after just one hearing, we will already decide and we will already make up our minds. It's too early. I mean, we should have 1 or 2 more hearings and then we can now form our opinion. That's why I appreciated your earlier news report that the PNP is moving, because I really intend to invite the PNP chief in the next hearing kasi tatanungin ko nga siya, now that you are the chief, what are you doing? You were, and then tatanungin din natin siya, what was your rank and position during the Duterte administration? And then siyempre mas lower level pa siya noon, di ba? And then tatanungin natin siya, when you were at that rank and position, did you hear this talk about this reward system?
Senator,
to be clear, this is PNP Chief General Romel Marbil.
Correct. The current chief now, yes, Marbil. Yeah.
Okay,
I really
tama, no, si Marbil kailangan tanungin yan kasi, di ba? Pero sa tingin niyo ano sasabihin niyan, meron o wala? Syempre alam mo naman, to the government yan. Ako 80% may sasabing pabor yan, no, para sa mga biktima ng EJK. Sana nga.
I really intend to invite him sa next meeting, but I saw your news report na kumikilos na rin pala sila. So that's very good.
Okay. Senator Coco, one of the things that wasn't answered, this is just an addition to what Regina was saying earlier. Yun nga, parang the former president seemed to have several definitions as to what the death squad was, di ba? At alam na natin yan, no? At some point, tinuro niya yung dating PNP chief. At some point, yung gangsters daw. And you have also said that he will not be invited because there is no need for him to be at the succeeding hearings. I guess first question, Senator, may idea na ba tayo kung kailan yung next hearing? And second, how do we plan to answer these questions without the attendance of the former president? And to confirm what he said, kung alin ba talaga dun yung tama or all or none?
Alam mo, it's illogical to get all of our information from one person. We have to do some investigating ourselves, hindi ba? Kasi, sir, ano ba, A, B, or C? Yan, gagawin na lang niya. Dadagdagan niya D, E, or F just to confuse everybody. it's illogical. It's illogical to just keep on returning to one person and then and number one, force him to admit something, and then he is so wise that he will not admit it, therefore nothing will happen. So we have to do the investigating or investigation ourselves. That's why I will Senate yan. The Senate has to do its own thing, but of course we have the law enforcement agencies. The past 10 years, anong ginawa ninyo? The past 8 years or 10 years. Oh. Then sa next hearing, on the question on the next hearing, I was disappointed during the first hearing that Garma did not show up and Leonardo, but they had reasonable or legitimate excuses. So we are reasonable people, so we understand and we will allow it. But the next hearing must be scheduled in such a time.
Doon ka pa na-disappoint? Diyos ko naman. Ako para sa akin okay lang hindi umattend yung yung si Garma. Mas maganda umattend siya ng pangalawang hearing. Bakit? Kuyog eh. 'Di ba? Unang hearing pa nga lang wala pa yung mga yung mga main witness. Kinain-kain na yung kabilang kampo. Yung pakayaman doon yun. Mas maganda pangalawang hearing sigurado paghahandaan na ito ng Senado. No, lahat ng mga siguro madadala na sila diyan. Mas okay sa akin pangalawang hearing sila umattend. No. Tsaka pansin naman sinabi ni Coco Pimentel, I'm disappointed too. Paano ka madi-disappoint? Ikaw na rin nagsabi na reasonable naman yung hindi nila pagdalo, 'di ba? May COVID eh. Dapat ma-disappoint ka sa inasal ng ex-president. Yun yung nakaka-disappoint, 'di ba? Nilang pasok ka. Yun eh. Yun yung nakikita ng mga tao, yun nakikita namin, sir. Kaya dapat next time, medyo lagyan mo naman ng konting angst, 'di ba? Tapangan mo naman. Ewan ko lang, sabi mo hindi mo na paatinin muna si former president, dapat paatinin mo 'yan eh. At least mas marami, 'di ba? Kamo ikaw na rin nagsabi. Ang dami natin kuhang materials, baka mas marami pa tayong makuhang materials pag pinaten mo yan. Diba? Tuloy natin.
Or a period that Garma and Leonardo will be present before us.
Apart from the two policemen that you were talking about, are you also planning to look into the other definitions of a Davao Death Squad espoused by the President? Kung yung mga mayayaman daw sa Davao ang nagpopondo nito at yung mga gangsters. I mean, how do you investigate that? How do you find resource persons with that?
That's a good question for investigators. How do you investigate that? Do you even investigate that? Or swertihan that there is a whistleblower or some witness will volunteer some information. Sometimes swertihan din yan. So, that's a very good question. But then, relax lang muna tayo. Basta yung investigators natin ready and then we pursue the topics. But of course, you cannot force the facts to come out if the statement is not true. Di ba? What if it is not true? How can all of a sudden then we can produce the witnesses? So, we will just pursue and then investigate. We will rely on the very experienced investigators. Tignan natin yung lead. Ang tawag yata dyan, lead eh. If there are leads that we can follow.
Yeah.
But if there is no lead that we can follow, huwag natin pilitin because ayaw naman natin din na we are not lang tayo rito, we are just an impartial chairman of an investigation and we want to receive as many testimony and evidence which are credible evidence. We want as much credible evidence that we can get.
Question very quickly. Former Senator Sonny Trillanes says the transcript of the Senate hearing has been transmitted to the ICC. The transcripts of the Quadcom hearings were previously transmitted already and duly received. I wonder if you know anything about this.
I need to ask the Blue Ribbon staff, okay? Remember, I am not the chairman of the Blue Ribbon. I am just a chairman of a subcommittee. So I need to ask the staff kung if someone has formally asked for the for certified true copies of transcript and other records.
Senator, I know you are a minority leader, but taking a look at the Senate hearing, it seems though that there were not enough voices to challenge the allies and also the former president. I mean, if taking a look at the whole power dynamic inside the room, do you think the senators could have done better and could do better in the hearings to come?
And you ask them because I gave all of them 10 minutes each. So how they use the time given to them, they should be you asked to explain how they use the time given to them. So at saka, of course, the agenda is not really to pin down the former president, diba? So kanya-kanya, the agenda is to make him appear before us and hear his testimony.
Well, thank you for allowing us to press you tonight and for making time for us.
So yun na lang, no? At wala tayong magagawa kundi umasa na lang sa susunod na hearing at sana maging mas mas pabor naman sa mga biktima ang hearing na to, no? Sana wag naman masyadong maraming Duterte allies na nasa loob ng Senado. Narinig ninyo nung nagkaroon ng may sinabi si former president na kung sakaling mag-mayor siya, gagawin niya pa rin, gagawin yung mga style niya sa drug war. Tapos nagpalakpakan. Yeah! Diba? Kunwari, syempre, si Pimentel naman, stop or I'll send you outside the gallery. Sabi So, yun lang. Pinarinig ko lang sa inyo sagot niya. At bahala na kayo mag-interpret kung saan talaga nakalugar tong si Senator Coco Pimentel. No? At ako, umaasa pa rin naman ako na next hearing magkakaroon ng magandang magandang outcome, no, in favor dito sa mga biktima ng war on drugs. Thank you for watching.